The Keeping It Real with KC podcast. I am your host, KC Phoenix. So finally, I'm back to doing a wacky news story because I was wrapping up the tarot card readings, which for all of my viewers, listeners, whatever, that enjoys the tarot card readings, all of the readings are up for March now. So the general readings are up, love readings are up, money readings are up. Let's get into this crazy story because the ending of this TikTok is hilarious to me. So she got fired for mixing together Bleach and Fabuloso, which I'm pretty sure I may have used Fabuloso once in my life. I usually use Bleach or Pine Sol. Like Pine Sol is my go-to. The lemon Pine Sol, that's what I usually use. So apparently a toxic gas was created. And after that, they were like, hey, we got to let you go. Even though I personally think they should have just been like, hey, these are the things that you don't mix together. And then leave it at that. But they were like, no, we're going to fire you. We spoke to legal. So I'm going to let you listen to what she says. And then we can discuss. And we can talk about the comments too and all that other good stuff. Because the comments were hilarious as well. Let's get started.
Guys. Oh, okay. I was fired. Fired, babes. And you may be asking, why'd you get fired? I got fired because I mixed Fabuloso and Bleach. Bitch, why the fuck would you do that? Because I didn't know. I'm African. So what I thought was, you know, you can mix anything with anything. Like it doesn't do nothing. Apparently it made mustard gas. And that's why she called me out there. She was like, but I have no idea. I was just trying to clean. But she was like, yeah, do you know why I called you in here? I was like, oh, why? She's like, you know the incident regarding February 17th? I was like, oh, where I mixed Fabuloso and Bleach. She's like, yeah, so we decided that we're just going to terminate you because we reached out to our legal team and they said in our best interest it would be best that we terminate any relationship with you. And I was
Okay, I'm pausing for just a second here. So they spoke to legal. Legal said it was in Target's best interest to terminate their relationship with her for mixing Fabuloso and Bleach. It was so deep, legal had to get involved. The only thing I can think of is, I guess, OSHA, maybe. But even then, it still could have been a warning. There's something more to this. And people in the comments have said that too. I'll let her finish.
And I was like, oh, okay. Can I have, like, the paperwork for that? And she's like, no, I'm not going to give it to you. I was like, well, can I have it for my own record? No, I'm not going to give it to you. And she's like, okay, and now I'll walk you out now. And I was like, no, it's fine. I can walk on my own. She's like, no, I'm going to walk you out per Target policy. And I was like, bitch, I don't work here no more. I'm going to walk out on my own. You don't need to walk me. And I knew she couldn't catch me. See, Master Nick, weaving through the aisles. I was like, I was just running through them. I ran through the clothes. I ran through the blankets. Yeah. And I left the store. Bitch, you're not going to try to embarrass me and give me the walk of shame. Bitch, I'm running out of here. Fuck you. Fuck Brandon. Fuck Max. Fuck Afton. Fuck Lily. Fuck AP Kim with her dusty ass. She don't even do her job. Everybody be stealing from there. And yeah, I feel great. I feel liberated. Because that job was genuinely depressing me. Like, it was coming up in my therapy sessions. That's why I know it wasn't good for me. But babes, if your job depresses you, quit before they fire you. Quit. Guys.
Okay. So, one thing on that. With the HR paperwork, she needed that paperwork. Especially if you're let go and she needs to file for unemployment or something like that, then, or attempt to file for unemployment, then she would need to present that paperwork. They need to say, okay, were you really fired? Because obviously you can't go to the unemployment office and be like, oh, I was fired. And then they're like, okay, so where's the paperwork? Oh, I don't have any. They're going to be like, what? Also, in regards to how everything went down for that being the reason, she needs to know the reason. She needs to have the reason in writing saying, this is why we'll let you go. Not just for unemployment purposes, but also for verification purposes on her end. So when this lady who's with HR, allegedly, because I say allegedly because a true HR person would know that I need to give you this paperwork so everything is crisp and clean, all T's are crossed, all I's are dotted, you're good, we're all going our separate ways. She didn't even do that. So it was very unprofessional. And the funny part to me was when she started snitching on everyone at the end. So that was funny. And she said how she felt. And I appreciate her for that. Now, the comments were saying they definitely were looking for a reason to call, reason because you were just trying to clean. Like you willingly poisoned yourself with mustard gas. And then the other person said the name dropping. That's what because that's what I was laughing at. And then I'm gonna skip over that one. So yeah, Fabuloso. You can tell I don't use this product. Fabuloso plus bleach equals mustard gas. You don't say. And somebody said, so I've been inhaling mustard gas for years. One person was like, hold on, let me see if I can find the comment right quick. I'm looking for one. Hold on, there was that one legally. Kate says she legally has to give you paper saying you're terminated. And why with your signature? Sounds like wrongful termination. That's what I'm talking about. If I were her, I'd get an attorney. There was another one about the mustard gas. Okay, this one. This person says, so I'm guessing I'm immune to this. My mom always did that when I was a kid, and now I do it too. So I guess the whole family is immune to Fabuloso plus bleach. And then somebody said, my MIL, I'd have to Google that. I don't know the acronym. My MIL does this, my mom does this, and so do I, and nothing ever happens. And then one person said right below that y'all all might just get cancer. So yeah, the girl was just trying to clean. She didn't know. And people, that's something that people don't know. Now, one thing, I believe is ammonia and Lysol. I'm pretty sure it's ammonia and Lysol. You can't mix those two together because we were talking about it back a long time ago when I was like a teenager in middle school. And one of the teachers, I don't know if it was in chemistry class or something else, but she was talking about that. Like, no, you can't mix these two things. And I don't know how that came up in the conversation, but it did. So yeah, that's the one that I knew about. I didn't know about Fabuloso and bleach, but usually I don't like to mix chemical stuff anyway because you never know. So usually if I'm cleaning with something, I'll use just that one thing. Like if I'm using bleach to clean the countertops in my kitchen, I won't use anything else in the kitchen. I won't use the Pine Sol. Usually I'll use the Pine Sol in my bathroom. It is what I will do. So yeah, to each his own, but I like how she pretty much snitched on everybody afterwards. That's all I have for this. I just thought it was funny. Feel free to check it out on TikTok. I think she had like 700,000 views or something like that. KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. Podcasts everywhere. Thank you for all the support, the listens, and so forth. Until next time, be blessed.